Welcome everyone. My name is Luke Skywalker and I am the Director of Human Resources at Example University. I will be presenting an overview of the orientation training for new academic advisors here at Example University, and I'm excited to guide you through this important training event. The purpose of this orientation training is to provide new academic advisors with an introduction to Example University's culture, policies, and resources. The goals of this training is to familiarize you with the institution's policies and procedures, introduce you to key departments and the resources available for student support, and establish a foundation for effective advising practices. By the end of this training, you will be able to navigate the university's organizational structure, understand and apply institutional policies in your advising role, and access and utilize campus resources effectively to support our students. These outcomes are critical for your success as an academic advisor here at Example University. For this training, we will provide different learning materials, including the employee handbook and the orientation packet, specifically for new academic advisors. Additionally, we will use technologies such as PowerPoint presentations and other online resources, including videos and documents, to enhance your learning experience. You will also have access to virtual communication tools like Zoom and email for continuous support. The total duration of the orientation training is 4 hours. We will break this down into several sessions. An hour for the introduction, another hour for reviewing university policies, and 2 hours dedicated to department presentations and a Q&A session. This structure will allow for a comprehensive understanding of your new role as an academic advisor. In your orientation packet, you will see we have provided this organizational chart. This chart shows the orders of roles in the advising department, so you have a clear visual of who reports to who. This is important for this orientation training. The people involved in this training for orientation will include myself, the Director of HR, the Dean of Student Services, along with the Director of Student Services, who all academic advisors report to, as outlined in your organizational chart. Our responsibilities include facilitating training sessions, providing you with the resources and support during the orientation, and answering any questions you may have regarding your role and responsibilities as an advisor. Here is the detailed outline of the training. First, we will start with an introduction to Example University, including the institution's mission and values. Next, we will cover the understanding of key employment policies and procedures. Then, we will have presentations from various departments, including HR, Academic Affairs, and Student Affairs, to introduce you to their functions. After that, we will overview the campus resources available for academic advising. Finally, we will have a Q&A session where you can ask any questions or express concerns about your new role. To better assess your understanding of this training, we will use a quiz at the end of the orientation. This assessment will cover the policies, resources, and key concepts we have discussed. We encourage you to provide any feedback on your training experience, which will help us improve for future orientations. In conclusion, this orientation training is a vital step in preparing you for your role as an academic advisor. Your success in this position will greatly impact our students' academic journeys and overall experience here at Example University. Before we take our first quiz, I would like to open the floor for any questions you may have. Please feel free to ask about anything regarding the training or your new role as an academic advisor. For our first quiz, you have 5 questions. Please fill out the correct answer to these questions in the space provided. We will go over each question after the quiz has been completed. Question number 1. What is the primary purpose of the orientation training for new academic advisors? Question 2. What should participants be able to do by the end of this training? Question 3. How long is the total duration of the orientation training? Question 4. Who does the Director of Student Services report to? And question 5. Which department is responsible for managing employee benefits, including health insurance and retirement plans? This concludes the first part of the orientation training overview. We will take a quick break and then begin our second portion, the policy overview.